Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest rally video. Today I'll be showcasing some clips from my guild, FU. So FU is a 200-person guild that is spread out across 2 different shells. We are one group, one line group, all that stuff. Just we go to whatever shell needs filling. We do a lot of doubles and sometimes triples with a 3rd shell that we have, but that 3rd shell is usually used for Dragon Arena. Today we'll be doing a bunch of rallies. The first one is actually against a maxed account. Look at this guy, 575 stars on his artifacts, max castle stars, all that good stuff, tempering and everything. But if you are a maxed account and you lose your leader, we will rally you. So that's what's going on here. I believe we have a triple rally set on him, so we will be carpeting it. We'll be carpeting it straight away because we're kind of trying to make sure that all the rallies sort of hit around the same time, because we don't want him countering them or anything like that, because obviously a max account will have max counter, so if he can counter all 3 of the triple rallies, it won't work out too well for us. But I'm sure he's not used to taking rallies, so he might not be the best at countering. So let's see how it goes. The first rally is hit. That was Rengar. Smacked him for 7.3 million troops. Then Comfy Donuts went in after that. And then our last one hit as well, dropping him almost 100 million might. It looks like Morgan was the last rally lead. So we dropped him almost 100 million might in 3 rallies. The last rally actually walked back. So I believe looks like Rengar took a ton of his troops out in the first rally, and he went infantry, so he's probably sitting in range. And then it looks like I think Morgan at the end went cav, so the guy did not have much range left after Rengar went in there, so the cav one actually walked back, and we had set another triple rally on him. So he's down to 1674 here, almost 100 million down. Probably doesn't have that many troops left. This is the issue if you're trying to stay low as a rally lead and you're going into kingdoms. If you do get capped and you start getting rallied, you will be in trouble, even if you have max castle stars, which probably give you like, what was it, like 300 mix for your base stats or something, which is more than my gear for my actual war gear. So he ended up actually migrating, so his fury ran out. He decided to leave the kingdom because his option basically was either shield or basically migrate. He decided to migrate. He didn't have any of our leaders because we used bunnies on that one, and I think Morgan also used a bunny, but ended up getting a walk back. So we made him run from the kingdom pretty much because he didn't have his lead. So we decided to go on to another target. So we found this FUM AUM25. He was not in his war gear this time. He is 1.2 billion might or 1.25 billion might, sitting in monster hunting gear. Not something you want to do in our kingdom. We are only running a double rally for this guy, but that's pretty much all we need, and you'll see that in this clip. We destroy him. He had, I think, 40 million troops to start off, down to 982 already. You can see the first hit on his full comp, Rengar went in and decided to kill 16 million troops. It's like, holy crap, I was not expecting that one. Unfortunately, I wasn't actually on this one, so shout out to FU Brian for actually recording it. He is German, so all this is in German, if you're wondering. I did get on for the second one, so I'll show you that, but you can see this hit, oh my god. So this is the Rengar hit here. 40.5 million troops to start off, 13.9 million reds on the first hit, cav into his infantry, it looks like, taking out pretty much his full front line. And this is a visual representation of Rengar hitting them today, like just one shot after one shot after one shot. By the way, if you guys don't know League of Legends, that's Rengar. So anyways, looking at the hit here, yeah, there's King Rengar there, 172 artifact stars, 103 castle stars. Here's Bondage here, 125 castle stars, 122 artifact stars, both over 200 million might drop there, 10 point something for Bondage, and then 16 million for Rengar here. So they will be going in for a second rally because they pretty much burned him on the first one. He has about 20 million-ish troops left. He's already lost half his troops, so he's down to 982. The second rally be coming in here. This is me recording, by the way. I actually got on for this, so I actually got to record it. Here he goes. I actually get the report too. He's down to 772. Another massive 200 mil might drop on that one, and there's not much left, and Bondage is coming in to clean up. So he's pretty much zeroed here. I think there's about maybe 900k troops left, but that's going to be an easy solo for one of our leads, which they should be going in right now. But let's take a look at the report here from King Rengar. 11.9 million reds, 209 million might drop on that one. It's actually less reds than the first one, but the first rally did have more tier 1 in it, so that's why. I was kind of wondering why at this point, because I wasn't there for the first rally, so I was like, he had so much tier 4. How did you walk back from the first rally? Because he had almost 4 million of each tier 4 sitting in his comp. I know he was in his monster hunting gear, but that's a lot of tier 4 to walk back, or a lot of troops in general, like 40 million troops with almost 4 million of each tier 4. That's a lot to walk back on the first hit, too. Like, 16 million troop drop on the first hit is not what you normally see. So, it was pretty insane to see that. So, I was wondering how was the first hit more. But again, at this time, obviously, I haven't seen the report of the first hit. So, I didn't realize there was so much tier 1 in there. So, we'll take a look at the other report, too, from Bondage. It was 5.7, but still quite a bit of might drop on that one as well. We'll jump back to Brian's recording view here. So it will be in German again. So take a look here. That's Rengar's gear. You can see pretty good gear. And then there's Bondage's gear as well. Pretty good as well. So take a look at the report. It was, 5.5, 137 million might drop. A lot of tier 4 in that hit for sure, because that's pretty much all that was left at this point. It was just range and siege. So yeah, 2.7 million tier 4 range left there with some tier 4 siege and stuff like that. So amazing hit. We pretty much zeroed the guy in 4 hits, 40 million troops offline. 4 hits is all it took, and he was pretty much zeroed, other than the last solo that would take out the siege, and he actually ended up throwing up that shield right at the end. Unfortunately for him, he did not get on about 5 minutes earlier and save some of his troops, so yeah, we ended up with his leader and basically all his troops. The last clip today is going to be a 3.2 billion might guy. He is just offline. We were getting bored, I guess, and saw that he was offline for quite a while, so we decided just to go in and try to zero him with one of our ally guilds at the time, TB. So again, FU is our guilds. You saw in one of the clips we said a triple. That was just us breaking off into our third shell. Again, we are a single guild, so you can go to any guild you want if you're an FU. You can jump from one guild to the next. We will put you basically in, you'll be able to jump whenever. And if we ever need filling in one guild, you just jump over the other one. If one rally fills up another guild, you just jump over the other one. And you can do that anytime you want. All we try to do is keep the guild shells even. And again, we are recruiting. So if you guys do want to join the FU family guild, or just, I guess, just FU, because it's just one guild. We are recruiting. So I will leave the line IDs of the recruitment people in the comments down below. It's going to be Freya and Liv. So just message one of them and ask them if you can join FU. Again, we are looking for people with tier 5 and sigils. We do Baron and Wonder Wars and Dragon Arena. We do not do Guildfest, so if you're looking for Guildfest, this is the wrong guild for you. If you hate Guildfest, it's the perfect guild, because I hate Guildfest. That's one of the reasons I've stuck around so long in this guild. Other than the fact that they're an awesome guild, I hate Guildfest, so I just don't go to guilds that usually have it. Anyway, so the guy is down to 1.93 bill, almost down 100 mil already from the first round. Second round's going to be coming in right now, so you can see TB at the top there. They are helping us out on this. They were allies in this guild or this kingdom at the time. We do not normally migrate with TB. It just so happened they were in the kingdom at the time. So again, FU just migrates as one big guild. We never split up because again, like I said, we are just one guild. That's it. So don't get confused by looking at both FU shells. It's just one guild. You join FU, and then we put you in whatever shell needs more people in at the time. And if we need to switch you over to the other one, we'll just switch over, and there's no difference pretty much. And so we keep track of all the kills, we keep track of all the monster hunting and all that across both shells. So you can switch to both, and it doesn't matter because it's all one list. So keep in mind, it's really fun being in this guild. The rallies are always full. We're always doing double rallies. Pretty much every single rally will be a double rally, just because when we tag everyone gets on and 2 leads go and rally them. So that's pretty much how it is. And sometimes we do triple rallies because we do have a third shell that we use for Dragon Arena and for triple rallies, and we can split people up into that shell. But usually that shell is pretty much empty unless we're doing that, so keep that in mind. We're just 2 shells. I guess if we grow the 300 people, then we might have to run 3 shells, but currently it's just 2 shells with a third one for triples. So taking a look at the rally leads here, you can see we are still hitting him pretty hard. He is in war gear, so this is much slower than, let's say, if we caught the guy out of gear, or if he was capped. He does have his leader, by the way. That's not the reason why we are rallying him, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure he has his leader. Again, I did miss this one, so shout out to FU Brian for actually sending me the video of this, because, again, sometimes I'm just not on, and they're doing it at weird times for me. So, again, another triple rally coming in here. Let's see where he drops to here. He has dropped quite a bit already. Actually, not a triple, it's a quad. So it looks like TV's, what's called Ally, also got on. Looks like they're coming in. He's down to 2.689, so he's already down 600 million might. He actually dropped very quickly because we were doing triples and then a quad here. You can see all the drops here. I don't believe he's got on at this point, so you can see there's TB there as well. I think, what was the other one that was coming in? That's FU Morgan. That's one of our rally leads. So that's ours there. And then who was the other one in there? Oh yeah, it was FB was the other guild that came in. So FB and TB I think are either a family guild or the same guild. I'm not sure if they do the same thing as us, but they are there as well. They came in a little bit later, so I'm thinking that they aren't a same guild as us, because usually we always show up at the same time. And unfortunately, he did get online in heals, so he is now randoming around. I guess he doesn't want to take any more rallies, even though he's 2.7 billion might and online in war gear. I'm not sure why he doesn't want to take more rallies, because we're not going to rally someone who's 2.7 billion might online with this many people left. But apparently he was kind of scared to take more rallies because he was just kind of porting around. So and this was kind of the end, unfortunately. Unfortunately, to get the zero him, he probably still had 1 billion might in troops, just based on his might, or at least 1 billion might, maybe 1.2 billion might in troops left. So we were able to take about 600 mil of it, basically destroy 600 mil of it, but in the end, if he gets online, we're not going to keep going, and we're not going to waste carpets for a 2.7 billion might. If he had stood still, he might have kept rallying him, but we're not going to be carpeting for a 2.7 billion might guy when we only have a quad going, because it's just not smart at that point. But we did end up taking out those. So again, like I said, if you guys are looking to join our FU family guild, I will have the line IDs of our recruitment officers. Just talk to them. Make sure you do have tier 5 and signals, because we are a big guild. We're looking for those kind of joiners. If you're tier 4, if you're getting close to tier 5, we might accept you. But again, most of our stuff we want tier 5, because if we're doing, let's say, Baron or Wonder Wars and stuff, it's good to have the tier 5 count. Signals are good for the Wonders. Also Dragon Arena. We are pretty serious about Dragon Arena, so if you guys want to show up, we will have probably 60 plus people at a Dragon Arena most of the time. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Hope you guys love these awesome clips. I love seeing this stuff, because we pretty much made a max account to leave our kingdom, zeroed somebody in 4 hits who had 40 million troops, and then unfortunately this guy here did end up getting away from us because he got online. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.